the NBA.
North of the border in Toronto, the setting for the Bulls. A top-flight wing tandem, the high-wire act Zach LaVine and the lone mid-ranger DeMar DeRozan getting set as they prepare to do battle at Scotiabank Arena. Bulls, Raptors, it's next, right after this. Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Toronto shifting younger last season had an effect, and Pascal Siakam said, quote, "No matter what you can say about the Raptors, it's always about winning. Since I've been here, that's who we are, and that's all we do." And Brian, with the 2019 title and the Raptors, they're looking to return to those lofty heights.
Boy, some great young talent, Allie. Thanks for that. So let's take a look at the Chicago Bulls starting lineup. Williams at power forward with Vucevic at center. LaVine is the 2 with DeRozan at the 3. And it's White in at the point. And for Toronto, Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. Siakam and Achua down low at the 4 and the 5. And it's Barnes in at point guard. We've got two teams here that like to play up-tempo, hoping to find lots of fast-break points tonight, RJ.
Yeah, it could be tough when both squads have this type of speed. It makes it a little bit harder to escape the defense. And look, everybody will keep the ball locked up tight tonight.
And so off the tip, it's Toronto. Siakam with it, outside Barnes. Pass to Anunoby. Barnes against White. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. Back on draft night 2017, the Bulls trading away their star, Jimmy Butler.
And what a haul they got from Minnesota. Zach LaVine, the headliner, and he's turned out to be a franchise player. It's tough to win one of those type of deals, but Chicago got a stud. And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
Now here's DeRozan. And he buries his first look.
DeRozan has every shot, but that mid-range, yeah, that's his bread and butter.
White against Barnes. Anunoby passes to Siakam. Over Williams. And there's Siakam. That one's good. On the assist from Anunoby. And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Now here's LaVine. 15 in his last outing. All sorts of time. The shot's good.
Uses the pick to just perfection. LaVine knocking it down.
For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. Outside Barnes. Pass to Achua. To the middle. Here's Trent. Good on the shot.
I love the execution we are seeing thus far. 4 shots and 4 makes.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Outside LaVine. Now here's Williams. Here's DeRozan. Doesn't go that time. Oh, nice D from Anunoby. For Toronto, they've gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. For 3. And it's Chicago with a board.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening. Outside White.
DeRozan with the ball. Now guarded by Achua. Knocks it loose. Just 5 to shoot. White for 3. No good there. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Victory eluded them last time in Chicago when they faced the Bulls.
As they say, live by the 3, die by the 3. When you're too perimeter dependent, it's hard to maintain consistency game in and game out.
You would have liked to have seen them make some adjustments and attack the rim, but they just kept firing from distance and couldn't get much to fall.
And Chicago has possession. The Raptors making their last shot. Williams against Siakam. Williams passes to Levine. Inside. Here's Vucevic. Achua with a rebound. For Toronto, they've gone 5 of 6. They're rolling. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Barnes. Down low. Here's Siakam. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, some trips you get the shot you want, it just doesn't fall. I'd go back to him in that area on the floor.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Levine finds Williams. Outside White. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Barnes. And a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Raptors. No good on the free throw. Hey, it's an exciting time of year with the playoffs on the horizon. Grant, should teams start changing up their rotations with the postseason in mind?
You know, B.A., I'm not a big fan of that. Of course, seeding is so important in the postseason, but I don't think it's time to start experimenting. It's still about winning games and getting into the best position possible.
And the second free throw is good. The Raptors with a lead. Now here's Barnes. He had 19 points in the win against Cleveland.
What a job he's done defensively, causing turnovers, just being a pain for the opposition.
Now here's Siakam. Inside. Fade away. And it's cleared by Vucevic. The Bulls have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. A step back shot, and DeRozan gets it to go on the assist by White. DeRozan's gotten his second bucket.
The closer DeRozan gets, the more dangerous he is. That's fantastic work inside.
Pass to Achua. Over Vucevic. And again, Toronto, no good.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Williams in the post. He's covered by Siakam. Vucevic gets the bucket.
The sure stroke of Vucevic when he added that three-point shot in his 6th season. He has loads of trust in his jumper.
Barnes against White. Barnes passes to Anunoby. Back to Barnes. Shot clock at 6. Wing shot on the way. Nice jump shot. Barnes has got 9.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
The Raptors have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. And stolen by Williams. Here's DeRozan. Rebound by the Raptors. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Cavaliers.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game, and the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
And you talk to coaches around the league, and they'll tell you sometimes the ball just goes in. It's as simple as that.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
Chicago has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Trent against Levine.
When he's defending, Siakam is just all over you. He's got great footwork and fast hands.
Well, Grant, one thing Levine has done since entering the league, he's taken his strength training very seriously.
No question. I mean, he can play a much more physical brand of ball now. We even see him post up with his back to the basket, converting through contact. It's just part of his overall evolution.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Trent.
And when you watch the way Trent Jr. can take over a game, just a gifted scorer who can explode once he gets going, he's impossible to slow down.
Pirtle's checked in for Toronto. Schroeder comes in for Anunoby. Andre Drummond is checked in for Chicago. Ball comes in for White. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And with Trent Jr., he very much is a microwave scorer, Grant.
Oh, he heats up in an instant, B.A. A bit of a streaky shooter overall. I would like to see him round out his inside game to find new ways to score if his shot isn't there.
Now here's Ball. Taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. 6 to shoot. The Bulls need to get off a shot. Here's Levine for 3. Pirtle grabs a miss.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
And the Raptors miss again.
I'm trying to think of the last time I saw him miss a shot like that. It's been a while.
Trent against Levine. Pass to Schroeder. The 3 is up. They get it back. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
A fantastic athlete. You love the effort Siakam shows on the glass to keep plays going.
Chicago trailing here. Outside Levine. Back to Ball. Barnes against DeRozan. Now Williams. 5 on the clock. Levine passes to Williams. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist.
Because he draws so much attention on offense, the D, look, they're going to have problems with Levine, and it opens up some great passing lanes for him.
Now here's Schroeder. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pass to Levine. On the wing, DeRozan. Guarded by Trent. DeRozan outside. Tries it from 16, and he hits the jumper for 2. And now just a 3-point Toronto lead.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Trent outside. It's Barnes on the wing. Shoots over Levine. Barnes, no good. The Bulls have got 6 of 14 in so far. Williams on the wing. Takes it inside, and Williams punches it home.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
Count the basket. Siakam's got 6. The Bulls have got 7 of 15 to find the net. And Drummond with the jam.
A mistake by the defense. You can't let Ball's teammates get open because he will find them.
Here's Schroeder. Looking at his numbers, currently he's averaging around 9 points a game. Outside Barnes. Trent for 3. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. He has 7.
Looks like it could be a big night for him. Very strong start here in the first quarter.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Boucher's checked in for Toronto. Porter Jr. comes in for Scotty Barnes. Here's Dosunmu, averaging around 5 points a game. And here's Drummond. Back to Dosunmu. And here's Caruso outside. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Ball outside. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Such a creative player. Ball is especially clever at figuring out ways to draw fouls.
That free throw misses.
Oh, guys, the city of Chicago is used to the highest standard. The shadow of those Michael Jordan teams still looms large.
And he's good on the second. It feels like once you get a taste of winning, you never want that to end, Grant.
But the reality is, for most franchises, it does end for long periods of time. I hope the fans do appreciate this current Bulls team. There's something to be proud of.
Now here's Schroeder. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Boucher. And finished off by Boucher.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Offensive rebounding is about hustle and determination. Huge putback, making a statement there.
Here's Ball. After the basket by Toronto. Pass to Drummond. Caruso outside. Dosunmu on the wing. Trent with the defensive effort.
They've been just a little bit better on the glass so far, showing their tremendous work ethic.
And he gets the bucket. And it's a 7-point Raptor lead.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Ball against Schroeder. Ball passes to Drummond. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Ball against Schroeder. On the wing, Porter. Here's Pirtle. Can't hit that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. They defeated Washington in their last game.
Thanks to their stellar defensive intensity, they registered a ton of stops in that one.
They were hustling to get in front of every play they could, always getting a hand in the shooter's face.
Here's Porter. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And that's a good example Porter is setting for his teammates. You've got to get your elbows dirty. Can't be afraid to get physical.
Shoot 2.
That's good from Porter. Porter hits them both.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Here's Dosunmu. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Ball outside. From deep three-point range. An absolute bomb from three-point range. And so it's the Toronto Raptors with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from the Raptors, what's your take so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
Chicago trailing here. On the court right now, second quarter for the Bulls. Kobe White out there with Alex Caruso. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. Then there's Nikola Vucevic. And it's Ball in at the small forward position. Ball against Barnes. Outside Anunoby. Here's Siakam. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Siakam's got 8.
I mean, they've been relentless. Just keep getting shots at the rim.
Ball outside. Stolen by Anunoby. On up the court. Barnes, no good.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Caruso. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. Precious Achiuwa picks one up. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, B.A., I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision.
And Caruso, no good on that one. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors faced some big challenges.
Now here's Barnes. Outside Anunoby. From downtown, he buries it from 3. Anunoby's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. The Bulls shooting an average of 43% from the floor. Outside White. Anunoby against Ball. Pass to Vucevic. Caruso outside. Drops in the 3. He's got 5.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Achiuwa. He had 16 in the win against the Cavs in Cleveland. Here's Anunoby. Just 5 on the clock. Barnes, no good. The Bulls have got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. DeRozan passes to Vucevic. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And so here is Toronto. Toronto has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Anunoby passes to Achiuwa. Outside Barnes. Pass to Barton. Over DeRozan. Barton's shot off the mark.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Caruso, the pass to Vucevic. Ball against Anunoby. To the middle. Here's Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
He's just such a long and powerful player. I mean, once Siakam gets inside like this, he's ready to jam.
Chicago has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Grant.
Hey, B.A., an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
The Bulls making a switch here. Levine's checked in. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Pass to Vucevic. Levine against Achua. And the Bulls get it back to the paint. And Levine throws it down.
Nah, I don't know where you've been, but everybody else knows that Zach LaVine, this man is an aerial artist. He makes the hardest dunks look so easy.
Now here's Barton. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game.
I think at the last second he decided to get slick. I don't think he'll make that mistake again.
White for three. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Achua's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Anunoby. Got a piece of it.
And blocks like this fire Ball's team up. They love watching him show some force on defense.
Outside White. Pass to DeRozan. To the inside. And so the ball out of bounds. DeRozan touched it last.
What is going on right now?
Williams is checked in for Chicago. The Raptors have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Siakam outside. Back to Barton. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Barnes. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he comes up with a bucket. Barnes has got 11 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
Yeah, you like the pick to set up the open shot. But when it leads to a dunk, okay, even better. You'll take it.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Allie. Thank you. Now here's White. Coming off a 16-point game against Washington. Outside for Levine. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Will Barton picks one up.
He's not the biggest guy, but it's the explosiveness, the athleticism of Levine that makes him so difficult to handle on that interior.
First free throw is good.
And the Bulls, that's a team that's built to win now. But boy, is the top of the Eastern Conference stacked.
And the Raptors making a change here. Schroeder's checked in. Both good from the line that time. So looking at the East, where do you think Chicago slots in, RJ?
Boston, Miami, Milwaukee, Philly, each of those teams have MVP-level talents, and it's going to be a battle. I don't know who's going to come out on top.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Back to White. Pass to Vucevic. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Anunoby. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. And now it's an 8-point Toronto lead.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile 1 drive.
Yeah, nice finish from him on that drive. Uses his body well and helps extend the lead.
Schroeder against Levine. Pass to ball. Out of bounds. Bulls ball as Chicago keeps possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
Yeah, I think he was hoping to maybe even get the steal, but I agree. He still got a good outcome.
Pirtle's checked in for Toronto. Porter Jr. comes in for Anunoby. DeSumo, he's checked in for Chicago. A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Here's Levine. He's got 6. 6 on the shot clock. Here's DeSumo. He's guarded by Barnes. And again, Chicago, no good. The Raptors have gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. Outside Porter. Out to the right wing. Siakam, no good. The Bulls have gotten 4 of their first 9 shots to go here in the second. Here's Levine. 2 points. That one goes. Levine's got 8.
Just muscling through the contact. Levine is a flat-out star.
Timeout called. The Raptors. RJ, you're in the middle of a few trades in your career, to put it lightly. What's that like as a player to get moved around so much?
Thanks for bringing that up so sweetly, Brian. I appreciate that. Look, there's pros and cons to this. It's nice to know that another organization wants you for whatever reason, but it's also tough to leave an organization that you had a connection to, the fan base. But eventually you figure it out.
Boucher's checked in for Pascal Siakam. And the Bulls also making a change. Andre Drummond is checked in for Nikola Vucevic. Pirtle against Drummond. Here's Barnes. Ball with the rebound. Out of bounds. It'll be Raptors ball. The Raptors with a lead. Outside Barnes. Pass to Pirtle. Outside Schroeder. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Inside, Williams. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And he drops the first. Craig is checked in for Ball. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Schroeder. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Porter. And here's Pirtle. Drummond defending. Here's Schroeder. Counted. Schroeder's got his first 2 points.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
The Bulls have gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. Outside Levine. Williams with it. And he lobs it up top. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Barnes passes to Porter. That one's good. And it's Barnes with the assist. Barnes has got 5 assists tonight.
Off a nice feed. This is Porter's game. Lots of rhythm in that shot.
Now here's Drummond. He's coming off a 10-point game against Washington.
Relentless on the glass. Boards are largely about how much you want it.
2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. And the second free throw is good. So it's Chicago now. It's a 10-point game. It's off to Detroit after this game, where they will face the Pistons. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. Pass to Williams. Now Craig. There's the triple. They get it back. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
This is the exact energy you like to see from Drummond. He can be a monster on the offensive glass.
Outside Schroeder. Pass to Pirtle. Now here's Boucher. Defended by Craig. Boucher down low. Craig's there. Boucher, no good.
Yeah, and they've taken their foot off the gas a little. They were much more aggressive to start the game and really getting their opponent in early foul trouble.
There was a time you could get yelled at for taking a 3 like that, but now it's a great decision and it paid off.
Now here's Schroeder. Here's Barnes. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
No, he's been locked all the way in from the floor, and he's the #1 reason why they're winning right now.
Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Schroeder. And the Bulls also making a change. Caruso's checked in.
What's up?
.157 left in the second. Outside Levine. Back to Dosunmu. Craig inside. Covered by Boucher. Goes back up. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
He's off on the first. The Bulls making a switch here. DeRozan is checked in. Good on the second one. Toronto has gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter in the second so far. To the middle. It's tipped. Trent against Caruso. Pass to Craig. Now here's Caruso. He's closely guarded. And here is DeRozan. Here's Dosunmu. He's guarded by Barnes. 5 to shoot. Takes a 13-footer. And the basket by DeRozan. DeRozan's got 8 points.
When you're a prolific scorer like DeRozan, you just know how to take what the defense gives you.
Outside Barnes. Outside for Porter. Over DeRozan. The short one's on the money. Give him 8.
He's got a nice feel for his jump shot, and Porter's developed the confidence to make it a true weapon for him.
Caruso outside. Pass to DeRozan. Drummond against Pirtle. Back to Caruso. Here's Dosunmu. DeRozan with the ball. Tries again. Pirtle grabs a miss. Toronto's gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Porter the pass to Boucher. And stolen by Caruso. Pass to Craig. On the wing, DeRozan. Covered by Pirtle. Now DeRozan. Yep, that one's good.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
It could go. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. It's the Raptors. They lead by 5. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. It's Toronto with the advantage at the half. They lead by 5. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
Most of the damage they're doing is in the paint. They've made a concerted effort to work the ball inside, create high percentage looks. And that could open up the perimeter for them in the second half, with the D worried about the postgame.
How about you, Shaq? What did you think about Chicago?
They can't be happy with their defense, allowing over 50% shooting. They need to be a lot more aggressive at that end of the floor. Get those hands up, move your feet. Do the early shuffle. Bop, bop, bop. The early shuffle. Bop, bop, bop.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Scotty Barnes with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Siakam and Achua down low at the 4 and the 5. Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. And it's Porter in at the point guard position. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
White, the pass to Williams. Trent against Levine. He can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from Porter. And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
And the shot goes in. Siakam's got 12.
Using focus and balance to convert jumpers, wow. Siakam has really improved his shooting.
White, the pass to Williams. Back to White. And he banks in the layup. He's got 5.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Now here's Siakam. Deflects the pass. Anunoby passes to Siakam. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Inside, Siakam gets the better of the defense using his agility, clearing himself a path to a shot.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Here's DeRozan. 10 points for him. Levine can't hit. Porter with it. To the paint. Here's Achua. And Vucevic with the block.
It's awesome seeing Vucevic go after blocks. When he makes his presence felt, it makes a difference.
Schroeder, he's checked in for Toronto. Here's Siakam. 14 points for him. Here's Achua. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. And the Raptors lead by 9.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Vucevic. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
It's almost like he had a bird's eye view of the court. DeRozan always knows where his teammates are.
Schroeder against White. Left side Schroeder. Siakam for 3. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
Okay, so they've looked energized and focused starting this half, coming out of the break, making 4 out of their first 5.
Back to White. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Here's Williams. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Siakam's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Inside, here's Achua. Achua with the dunk.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Chicago calls timeout. Boy, you look at Pascal Siakam. He's been playing really well.
Well, he's been destroying them inside, and they need a timeout to figure out an answer or a prayer if there is one.
DeRozan passes to Vucevic. Pass to Levine. From the left block. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Achua's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. And Anunoby for 3. And the Raptors another 3.
I just love the ball movement.
Outside Levine. Vucevic with it. Achua defending. DeRozan outside. Outside White. Shot clock at 5. Over Achua. Rejected by Siakam.
And the coaching staff, they love this. I mean, Siakam, he's engaged, aggressive, just getting after it on the defensive end. He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Raptors? Ball, he's checked in for Chicago. The Bulls have gotten only 2 of 7 shots to go in the third quarter. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Levine against Trent. Levine can't hit.
Nothing just seems to be bouncing his way today. Mama said there'd be days like this. They have missed his production.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Commissioner Silver's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not beholden to pure tradition. We care a lot about it, but all of the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." BA?
All right, thanks, Allie. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Yeah, we can see over here. The coach, he has some choice words for his team. Words we cannot repeat.
On the wing, Levine, guarded by Trent. Pass to Vucevic. White on the wing. Will it go? That one falls, coming off the Vucevic feed. Vucevic has got 3 assists in the game. Now here's Schroeder. Achua, high post. Puts it up from 17, and it's good. 2 points. Achua's got 8.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
Now here's Ball. Outside Levine. DeRozan right side. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Levine. Here's Schroeder. Buries it down low. And the Raptors lead by 21.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
Pass to Levine. Schroeder against Ball. And here's Vucevic. 5 points in the game. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Precious Achiuwa picks one up.
You love a big man like Vucevic. Puts in the effort to keep improving. For example, look at what he's done with this perimeter shooting.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Vucevic. Caruso, he's checked in for Zach LaVine. And so Vucevic nails both of them. Here's Schroeder. Pass to Anunoby. Clock at 6. Here's Schroeder. Good D by Ball.
And just not allowing the shooter to get comfortable from mid-range.
That's how you play it. Does a good job of getting into the shooter's airspace.
Now here's White. Give him 8 points now. Vucevic, the pass to White. Over Anunoby. White, good. White's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
Timeout called, the Raptors. And the play-in tournament has been a success, but some debate about whether the stats should count towards postseason stats. Granted, kind of falls in the abyss. How do you think we should reconcile?
Well, B.A., first of all, it is the postseason. It's exciting. Everyone's watching. So much is on the line. This is high-pressure elimination games. And, yes, there have been some great performances that we've seen in the play-in tournament thus far. So I think these stats should be included in postseason numbers for players.
And Toronto has possession. After the basket by Chicago. Trent from long range. And it's cleared by Vucevic.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Dosunmu can't hit. Toronto's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Ball against Barnes. To the middle. Here's Achiuwa. That's in. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got 6 assists here tonight.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Now here's Vucevic. He has 7. Misses from close range.
Showing great intensity around the rim. It's part of why he's a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
Here's Pirtle. Over Vucevic. Here's Achiuwa. Pass to Pirtle. And the baseline jumper goes down. Pirtle's got his second basket.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Now here's Vucevic. Three-pointer off the mark. Now Trent. He's got 10. Pass to Achua. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Achua's got 10 points here in the second half.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
The Bulls making a switch here. Drummond's checked in. Vucevic with it. 7 points in the game. Pass to Dosunmu. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Off target from outside.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
Now here's Anunoby. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Here's Pirtle. It's hauled in by the Bulls. To the paint. Caruso, the pass to Ball. Here's Dosunmu. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. To stop the drought. That one a little long. Toronto has gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Here's Anunoby. That one doesn't drop. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Fast break. Here we go. Caruso, left side. Pass to Vucevic. And there's 1:45 left in the third quarter. And the shot's good. Vucevic has got 6 points in the quarter.
A player that seemingly inhales rebounds. Vucevic attacks the glass with great energy.
Barnes passes to Anunoby. Now Trent. Pass to Achua. The Raptors need to get off a shot. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds. The Raptors making a switch here. Boucher's checked in. Williams is checked in for Chicago. Craig comes in for Nikola Vucevic. Chicago has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Ball passes to Williams. Pass to Caruso. And a nice finish on the layup. Caruso's got 7 points in the game.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Barnes against Ball. Trent on the wing. 10 points for him. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
That's good from Trent. Trent hits them both. Chicago shooting just about 33% since this second half started. Ball finds Williams. Caruso outside. Ball with it. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter. Craig passes to Ball. 6 to shoot. Back to Dosunmu. Now Ball fires the 3. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Toronto has gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Barnes against ball. Now here's Barnes. He's got 14. Trent outside. Fires the 3. No good there. And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. It's the Raptors delivering the blowout. All right, we're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of quarter number 4 next. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Toronto's gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. On the court for the Bulls, getting the fourth quarter going. White and Levine pair up in the backcourt. Lonzo Ball is out there with DeMar DeRozan. And it's Williams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Barnes. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Trent. Lets it go from deep. That's in. Coming off an assist from Barnes. Barnes has got assist number 7 tonight. Ball outside. Outside Levine. Now White. And here is Williams from the arc. Barnes with the rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Pass to Siakam. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. DeMar DeRozan picks one up.
You can see the length come into play whether Siakam's facing up or back to the basket.
That's good from Siakam. And last season, new trophies unveiled for the conference finals. Honoring Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, Bob Cousy, Oscar Robertson. I love bringing up these names again.
I agree, B.A. I mean, these are legends. These were those that laid the foundation for this league to be successful. So the idea of adding a little hardware and putting their names on it, I couldn't think of anything better.
Siakam hits them both.
And really strong at the line since the break.
Chicago shooting 40% from the field in this one. Schroeder against White. Schroeder comes with a double team. Levine with room to shoot. Toronto grabs the miss. Siakam's got rebound number 8 now. To the inside. Down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Schroeder's got 5 assists in the game. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
White finds DeRozan. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. And so he hits the technical free throw.
And a different kind of score. DeRozan attempted 741 mid-range jumpers last year, almost 300 more than anyone else.
The Bulls making a switch here. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Taylor comes in for Williams. Terry's checked in for Levine. And it's Carter in for White. And a little over a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Carter against Schroeder. Pass to Terry. 5 on the clock. The offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. And the dunk by DeRozan.
Ooh, and when DeMar DeRozan is cooking with grease, he is borderline unstoppable. And he's feeling it right now.
Now here's Schroeder. Siakam outside. On the wing, Barton. Takes a three. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And Grant DeRozan, high volume from the mid-range and extremely accurate.
You know, B.A., he consistently makes about half those shots. And defensively, you know that's his favorite area. But his ball handling and vertical negate anything you throw at him.
Now here's Schroeder. Boucher right side. Over Drummond. Boucher, no good. The Bulls have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. The shot by Terry, no good. Toronto's gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Outside for Porter. No good from outside. Chicago has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
That's a costly error. Now let's see how they bounce back.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
A big group substitution here for Toronto. Achua's checked in for Boucher. OG Anunoby comes in for Barton. Gary Trent Jr., he's checked in for Porter Jr. And Scotty Barnes is subbed in for Schroeder. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Vucevic, he's checked in for Drummond. Williams comes in for Taylor. Levine, he's checked in for Terry. And it's White in for Carter. Now here's Siakam. Anunoby for 3. It's hauled in by White.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Barnes against DeRozan. Outside White. Achua with a rebound. Achua's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Here's Barnes. Over DeRozan. And the Raptors miss again. And for Chicago, they're shooting only 29% since the fourth quarter began. And he makes it. White's got 9 points now in the second half.
He's a new man this half, playing with much better intensity and getting results.
And Toronto calls time here. And the 75 list came out last season, the top 75 players in NBA history. RJ, who do you think was the biggest snub?
Without a doubt, the biggest snub was Dwight Howard. When you see what Dwight Howard was and was able to do, and I understand if you want to look at the last 5-6 years of his career, but don't gloss over the first 10. He led a team to the NBA Finals, battling against the Lakers as the best player on the team, dominated the Eastern Conference, beat LeBron James, and we've seen how hard that is to do in the Eastern Conference. So, to me, he is one of the top 75 players of all time.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Precious Achiuwa. That's his third foul so far. Chicago with the ball. Good momentum. 8 straight points. White with it. He's picked up by Barnes. On the wing, DeRozan. Back to White. From behind the arc. Good. And it's DeRozan who picks up the assist.
As bad as he was in the first half, that's how good he's been since.
Outside Anunoby. Back to Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Toronto has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Down low. Here's Achiuwa. Ooh, he's found his rhythm. 7 for 10 and counting.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Trent against Levine. DeRozan outside. The open shot, White. And it's Toronto with a rebound. After this game, they can look forward to Washington, where they'll match up against the Wizards. That kicks off a 5-game road trip for the club. Now here's Trent. Anunoby for 3. Pure from 3-point range.
pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Really left him alone that time. White's got 15 points in just the second half.
He's looked like a totally different player in the second half. That's his third triple.
Pass to Anunoby. Back to Barnes. Drops in the layup for 2. Barnes has gotten 4 this quarter.
That is a perfect placement of that dime. Just guided it right to him.
Outside Levine. Back to White. Knocked away. It's stolen by Barnes. Here comes Toronto on the push. 3-pointer. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Trent. Hurdles checked in for Achua. Chicago's gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. White, the pass to DeRozan. Well, since Commissioner Silver took over, Grant, it seems the league's dress code is now leaving more, let's say, wiggle room. You good with that?
Yeah, a lot of wiggle room, at least compared to when I played, when it was more of a business casual environment. But I think it's great. Let the players be themselves. Let them be authentic. And I think in a weird kind of way, it endears these players to the fans at home watching on TV.
Like a bunch of runway models before and after every game.
No question, no question.
Here's White. The Raptors making their last shot. DeRozan passes to White. Pass to Vucevic. Just 5 on the clock. Back to White. Over Barnes. White can't hit.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Barnes passes to Siakam. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move. He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic. And the Raptors with some changes. Young, he's checked in for Pirtle. McDaniels comes in for Trent. And it's Flynn in for Scotty Barnes. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Taylor, he's checked in for Vucevic. Drummond comes in for Williams. Terry's checked in for Zach LaVine. And it's Carter in for DeMar DeRozan. That's good from Siakam. Here's Terry. Outside Carter. McDaniels against White. Back to Carter. Here's Flynn. Well, Grant, we're seeing players extend their careers. Often diet plays a big role. How important was that in your day, and how important do you think that is now?
It's so important. The food you put into your body, the rest, the recovery, all of that plays a role in extending your career and having great longevity along the way.
Shooting 2.
That's good from White.
And they've done well from the free throw line this half. No misses yet.
And he makes both free throws. Here's Toronto with the ball. They're on a 14-5 run. Here's Flynn. He's checked by Carter. Pass to Siakam. 19-footer. Taylor with a rebound. Chicago has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. Left side White. Outside Carter. To the paint. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the jam by Drummond.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Here's Flynn. Up top, Siakam. Gets some space and parries the jumper. Siakam's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Over time, we have seen Siakam blossom into a star, someone who's comfortable shouldering the offense.
Pass to Taylor. Well, Grant, I know you collect art, so we've been hearing all about these NFTs that teams and players are creating. I'm going to need a little instructional here. What's it all about?
B.A., first of all, memorabilia and collectibles have always been around. But yes, NFTs have taken it to a whole nother level. And yes, I do have an NFT. I don't fully understand it, so I can't explain it to you. But I know it's the next big thing, that's for sure.
Here's Flynn. Inside. Siakam. And Siakam with the slam.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
White against McDaniels. Pass to Terry. Tipped away. Stolen by Anunoby.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Raptors.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And give them credit for what'll be their 38th win of the year.
And with this victory, they managed to avoid the embarrassment of getting totally swept in this season series.
And what a huge performance it was for Pascal Siakam.
And he was getting buckets all night long, giving the defense that work.
And so here is Chicago after the basket by Toronto. Drummond with the bucket.
I'll tell you, I wouldn't want to draw Drummond as my assignment inside. You body him up, hack him, it still has no effect on him.
Here's Flynn. Pass to Young. Back to Flynn. To the middle. Here's Siakam. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. Siakam's got 34.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
And it felt like they just flipped the switch to go on that run and seal the game, saving their best basketball for the end. Always smart.
The officials were right on top of that one.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Hits both from the stripe. 16 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside Anunoby. Back to Flynn. So it's the Raptors winning this one easily. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Hey there, I'm here with Pascal Siakam. The shots were falling for you tonight. How'd you like the flow offensively?
I like it. You know, we play for each other like we always do. Move the ball around, get the open shots. And today, they went in, so we got to continue to play.
It's helpful when it goes in. Thanks so much, Pascal.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that about wraps it up for our terrific 2K Sports crew. This is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. So long and good night, everyone.